You're still watching the City of Lagos TV show. From the office of Mr. Governor of Lagos State comes fresh news reports. In order to revitalize, reappraise and review the security architecture of Lagos State, the state government has held its 15th annual town hall meeting on security. Mr. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu in his presentation explained the rationale behind the theme of the 15th security town hall meeting and progress made so far with the Security Trust Fund of the state.
This year's theme, reconceptualizing safety and security in Lagos State, clearly acknowledges that we're renewing our strategy and we're bringing up new approaches at ensuring that we can continue to achieve our set goals. The state government and the Security Trust Fund, with of course the active participation of the organized private sector, had continued to intervene very strategically for not only the Nigerian police force alone, but all security architecture that we have in the state. And in the course of the year, the state government, using the Security Trust Fund, were able to make investment of over 3 billion naira to do different procurements. Almost 200 vehicles were given to them, over 200 motorcycles, armored personnel carriers were procured, over 1,000 level 4 bulletproof vests were given, over 1,000 ballistic helmets, over 200 push-to-talk communication gadgets, and several other new cellular communication devices were also handed over, water cannons, all within this period.
Mr. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has commissioned the Elemoro Junior Secondary School, Ubejuleki LCDA. The governor spoke about the strategic value of the school to the community.
This newly constructed educational facility is a project that is very dear to my heart and has made me extremely privileged. It is the fulfillment of my promise to provide Okeodo, Elemoro, Iwereko community with a secondary school. I'm greatly pleased today because with the commissioning of this school, many children in this locality who now have access to a secondary education and a platform through which they can fulfill their dreams and ambition for future without having to travel several kilometers to another community for secondary school.
Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu recently received the 2022 Nougat Games organizing team, an executive of the University of Lagos being host of the next Nougat Games. The governor noted in his speech the strategic relevance and importance of Nougat Games.
So the games is about you, it's about the students, it's about the camaraderie and the unity that sports brings about. It's not just a game, it's a convergence of talent, great skills that we have that are abound in all of our universities. And so for University of Lagos, hosting this is really around ensuring that the brand and the quality of what the university stands for is being put to test again. And I know fully well that this competition, outside of it being well organized, it should also be a testimonial for our students to shine, to collaborate, to compete well, to compete fairly, and to indeed be able to interact with fellow students all across the country.
Mr. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu recently handed over checks to 1,786 beneficiaries at the launch of the Women and Youth Empowerment Program of the Agro-Processing, Agricultural Productivity Enhancement and Livelihood Improvement Support Christian Appeals Project in Lagos. The governor explained the rationale and set objectives of the project.
The Appeals is a tripartite agreement between the Lagos State government, support from the federal government, and of course the World Bank. Since the commencement of this program in the state, we have been steadfast in our own commitments through regular payments of our counterpart contribution to ensure that we have a smooth and an effective implementation of the project in the state. We are strongly committed to enhancing the agricultural productivity of small and medium-scale farmers in Lagos State and improving value addition along our agricultural value chain, which is our core objective under the Lagos Appeals Project.
Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu took time out to launch a 1,000 tree planting exercise initiated by a private firm, Step in Ikoyi, Lagos. Mr. Governor explained in clear terms the strategic importance of planting trees in Lagos to re-engineer the ecosystem in the city.
When you see that small space called Lagos that is holding over 12% of the total population of this country, and a place where all of us need to squeeze ourselves in, need to continue to live and accommodate everyone in a state where we cannot put a border post. If you're a Nigerian, is home to all. If you're coming here to do real business, then we know that indeed, if we do not preserve this place, then the future generations that all of them that are sitting here, we're actually not helping them out. And so when you hear the speech that Kaude and Mahita and her cousins have said, you cannot, as a leader, but just stand up and support initiatives like this, because we want a whole lot of others to join them at ensuring that they can preserve their own future.
That's it from the governor's office. The show will be right back after this time out. Stay tuned.